บาทซึ่งตอนนี้ถูกที่สุดก็อันนี้นะไอ้มันแหละ
สายอื่นก็ไม่กล้าไปด้วยเราไม่คุ้นไม่กลัวอันนี้เคยนี่บินกับเขามาตลอดตั้งแต่อยู่นะ
เดลต้าเหมือนกันนะที่สายการบินไหนเหมือนกันเหมือนท่านวิธีนั่นเหมือนกันเพราะว่าเดลต้านี่บินอ้อมมาก
เลยต้องการจะเอาเลยต้องการจะเอาไปเลยนี่ไหนเดินสวยไปไหนต่อไปก็จะเริ่ม
เพราะว่าเดลต้าสายการบินเขาจะต้อง
Like we saw earlier at the front of the temple.
มันขึ้นมันอ้อมมากมันไม่เหมาะกับเราแล้วก็มีอีกสายหนึ่งสวิตเซอร์แลนด์ก็ถูกค่ะแต่ว่าสวิตเซอร์แลนด์น่ากระเป๋าใบเดียวบ้านะเราไป
We have to take our shoes off when we enter, so we must put our shoes back on. Looks like a bulletin board with activities that are going to be happening this week at the temple. Come back to this sign here. It looks like their new year is on May 2nd. It was a very fascinating experience inside of the monk quarters. The first area we showed was the actual Buddhist temple. The second building and area that we just went into was the monk quarters where they work and live in an apartment type of setting almost. Very vibrant. A lot of people hanging out with their legs crossed, very professional, very friendly, always smiling. Very open to us being there and soft spoken. There's actually quite a few people here today because it's the market, a Sunday market for everyone to come visit and look at the temple and get food and shop around. It's a very relaxing atmosphere here, right on the water, trees, breeze. Very interesting experience to say the least. Looks like when I first walked up, what I showed you first was almost like a script. There it is on the bottom. On the bottom there it says when the Buddhist temple was built, dedicated to things of that nature. Looks like this is the market area over here at this other building. Looks like a warehouse type of setting. A nice deck covering for the people that work here and live here. Come out and just enjoy a day. Some signs with everything that's going on. Like I said, there's quite a few people here today. It's the market going on right now. Very heavy on the curry and the rice.
Where are they going?
Here's their desserts. Selection of everything you can think of that they made.
I cannot find the dumplings.
Probably down there. Like dumplings?
These monks are
Very
so cool.
This is the grounds on the temple. A lot of space, a lot of benches, a lot of activity. Like I said before, it's very relaxing here. Right on the water. Trees, there's a dock. Looks like they live a very almost quiet, calm lifestyle. Goes with how they speak. They're very soft-spoken, very nice people, very friendly. Little garden area. They don't have a price. They don't really set a price on their food and drinks and things like that here. They call it a donation. So it looks like all the money made goes to the temple, towards the upkeep of the grounds. It appears that nobody here is really too selfish. It's all kind of a donation instead of just setting a price for somebody. Here we are down near the water on their land. Very peaceful. Like I said, there's a lot of people here today. There's a Buddhist plant.
Oh, I know she would.
Let's go over there. So we have a little red barn or nursery, plant nursery here straight ahead. Let's see what that's all about. or they're cooking. It might be a little grill area. Prep. As here as it is. There's all grill. There's a little cooking area. And no air conditioning. You can smell the curry and the type of food that they eat here. We'll go over to the last building. Looks like there's one more building here on the premises. Looks like a kids, maybe a kids area. Because there's a playground over here. So maybe where all the kids go for their learning and studying of Buddhism. Maybe we can gain access to here. Hopefully somebody's in here that'll allow us to do a little tour. Looks like this may be a house of some sort. I'm not exactly sure. There's the sign for it. The entrance. Wish I had someone to give me a tour so I really knew what this meant. It does say do not enter on the sign, so this may be some sort of living quarters or something along these lines. It does look like a house. Up at the front of the facility when you first pull in. They have pretty big gates with a nice little design to them. Here you can see a little bit better. Those are considered floodgates according to this sign here on the building. Like I said, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get into this house here. At every single building, you'll see that they have pottery almost of some sort. A lot of elephants. Very neat in design, different colors. At just about every single entrance of all the buildings I've taken you to today. Like I said, that building in there is pitch black, so it doesn't appear that anything's going on in there. Would have liked to sat down with one of the monks, but they were preparing for lunch, and the lady that took me in there introduced me to a few, but they seemed to be preoccupied, and like I said, lunch was getting ready to take place, so it was kind of hard to sit down one-on-one with one and get some information. But it was very interesting getting to go inside of there and just see the lives they live. That's about all here at the Buddhist temple.